children, I am K.Hemalatha from G.K.Jain School Science teacher. Today I am going to take a class for the 4th standard and the topic is classification of plant. How the plant is classification. So far I teach you about what is plant, how is the photosynthesis prepared in the plant and what are the parts in the plant. Now I am going to teach classification of plant. Plants are classified in many ways based on the stem, lifespan, seed, flower and color. These so many things only plants can be classified. Listen, this is a plant. So the plant is classified into two types. Plants classified into two types. One is based on the flower and another one is based on the color. So the plants considered as two things. One is the flowering plants and the color of the plant also. Color means what? Pigment. It is pigment means what? Chlorophyll presence in the plant is a green in color. So depending upon two, the classified into two types. One is a flower and one is a color. The flower is also classified into two. This flower also classified into two. One is a flowering plant the second one is a non-flowering plant. So the flower also classified into two. One is a flowering plant, the other one is a non-flowering plant. Flowering plant means what? Flower is the most important part of many plants because it will involve in the reproductions. But some of the plants are not having flower. So these plants are also called as, also known reproduction only in different modes based on the plants. They can be classified into two types. That ones flowering plants and non-flowering plants. The flowering plants where flowers are called flowering plants. For example, mango, groundnut, paddy, this will have the flowers. That type of plant is called as a flowering plant. Non-flowering plant means what? Plant without flower but they can reproduce. That is called as a non-flowering plant. Understand what is the difference between means? Plants able to reproduce. So the flower only make a main important part in the reproductions. So the flowering having means we can easily reproduction. Non-flowering plants, how they can able to reproduce? We having one doubt? No. But this plant also can able to reproduce, but it never prepare the flower. That type of plant is called as a non-flowering plant. These plants do not produce the seed. They reproduce by the special structure called spores. Example, algae, fungi, worms. These are example for the non-flowering plant. Next, color. Already I finished it about the flower. What is flower? Flowering plant, non-flowering plant. Example for the flowering plant, neem, mango and so many things you can able to say. And non-flowering plant means algae, fungi. These are example for the non-flowering plant. Now pass on to color. The color also divided into two. This color also divided into two. So one is a green plant and another is a non-green plant. What is this? It's a green plant. This one is a non-green plant. So the color is divided into two, green plant and non-green plant. The plant important pigment present, I don't know what color is that? Green color. So green color plant present means what is present inside is chlorophyll. The presence of chlorophyll only plants can prepare the food. So the green plant is called as the presence of the chlorophyll. We prepare the food that is called as a green color. So the plants preparing the food by the green pigment is called as a autotrophic. The presence of atmosphere, sunlight and water, food preparation is done. So green plants are commonly called as the what? Yes, autotrophic plants. These are the green plants. Example, paddy, mango, tree. These all will be the prepared food because they are green in color. Non-green plants. So many houses they will decorate with some flowers, no, without a color relief. It will be a brown color. So many colors will form. Crotons, this that. They are called as a non-green plants. They will produce, but they can able to prepare the food, but the color will be in the different color. Example, mushroom, fungi, the bread molds. That's all the example for the non-green plant. So children, the plant is divided into two. One is a flower and another is a color. The flower is divided into flowering, non-flowering, and the color is divided into green plant and non-green plant. Now we pass on to the small activity. And children, I finished taking the classification of plant. Now the small activities are given to you. 4 fill-ups are given there. Just see. There is an example for non-flowering plant. I classify no flowering plant and non-flowering plant. No. Give one example for a non-flowering plant. Yes. Fungi. What is the spelling of fungi? F-U-N-G-I. Fungi. Finish right the answer. No. Next the second one. Plants are also what? Yes, it will be reproduce. So right answer R-E-P-R-O-D-U-C-E, reproduce. This is the answer for the second one. Green plants have dash pigment. Green plants have what pigment? Which color pigment? Yes, green pigments. So what is spelling for green? The question itself having the answer. So what is here green? Here. G-R-E-E-N. Green pigment. Next, onion is a dash part of the plant. What is this? Onion is a what? Right, is a root, a leaf or stem. Yes, it's a stem. S-T-E-M. Stem. This is the answer for the fourth one. Once again repeating there. Dash is an example for non-flowering plant. Which one? Fungi is a plant but it never flower at all. So that is called as a non-flowering plant. Next, plants are also reproduce. You can prepare the food as well as you can able to reproduce. Green plants have dash pigment. Which pigment is having? Green pigment. Onion is a dash part of the plant stem. So children, you know what is the classification of the plants and how it is classified. Okay, thank you.